Hey guys, Evans with Z111 here today, and I'll be bringing you some Starhawk beta first impressions footage. Starhawk is a, I believe, PlayStation 3 exclusive, and the beta's been out for a while, but I've only just really had time to play it, so I'll be showing you my first impressions, and I'll jump right into some gameplay, so I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so here it is. This may look like a simple third-person shooter, and I'll just like to remind you the graphics do look amazing. Like, this is actually what I expect from a PC game, so it is PC game quality graphics, in my opinion, from what I can see. I don't know if the quality is any different on this video, but yeah. So, it may look like a simple third-person shooter, but the main thing that makes it different is you can do this. You can build structures and ultimately expand your base and, well, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I'll quickly show you how this works. I'm making a launch pad, which produces a mech, and all it does is call it in from the sky. It drops in instantly, you don't need to build it or anything. So this actually does really change the way you play it as a game. You can collect resources to build, and this is another part. This is the, I don't know what they're called in this game. In its predecessor, which was Warhawk, they were called Hawks, and so I don't know if it's different in this. They're very easy to fly, they have missiles and machine guns. And shit, someone's after. Oh, dear God. Are you serious? This is the spawn menu, so it's really easy to use. You just choose where you want to spawn within your area. You select the location, press X, and it drops you in from the sky. I've seen a few other games do this, but it is an interesting mechanic. It's different, so pretty awesome. Anyway, this is another one of the maps. This is Space, and I believe it's called Space. Probably a really uncreative name for a map. But the design is pretty much the same. Our team this side, enemy team the other side, and battleground in between, I suppose. So here's one of the enemy vehicles, and it's probably about to kill me. Yeah. Coming back for a second round. Jesus Christ. There is a huge variety of weapons you can actually pick up. You start with the obvious assault rifle, which I'm using right now. But there are quite a few weapons. I'll show you a couple more when I get to them, really. And here's an example of a vehicle, which I just crashed off the side. But reverse. Reverse. Nope, vehicle stuck. That was good. So I'll show you a list of things you can build. There's a wall, a garage, which gives you a vehicle, auto turret, which shoots the enemy, watchtower, which gives you a sniper and sniper ammo, and obviously it's a tower you can sit on top of, an outpost where allies can spawn, a supply bunker, which gives you weapons and ammo, and obviously cover, a vulture station, which gives you jetpacks, a launch pad, which gives you the air vehicles for Hawks, a beam turret, which basically completely owns the airspace. It destroys all vehicles and also players, and a shield generator, which creates a huge bubble shield which is immune to fire, so you'll be safe inside there to build. Here's a wall. It's just basic. You can link them up, stop the enemy, and you can also upgrade them into gates, and it comes down from the sky like that, and simple. Climb up ladder and piece of cover. So it's a really neat system they put in, and it blends the third-person shooter with real-time strategy aspect of the game. And I believe it's actually called... It is called Build and Battle. So, that's the official name of it. So when you destroy enemy structures, like you saw there, you get given XP and also Rift Energy, which is the green orbs you use to build structures. If you stay at your base, you automatically regenerate Rift Energy, and you can use it to either build up your base or build defences. There are green barrels scattered around the map, and if you destroy them you get Rift Energy as well, so that's one of the many methods of getting energy which you can use to build structures. Ugh. I'll quickly show you the watchtower. If you build it, again, just like every other building, it beams in from space, and the animations for the buildings are really cool, how they just suddenly drop in from space and construct themselves. It's better than, like, it just teleporting there and you having to manually stay next to it in order to build it. And here's an example of a sniper. I don't think there's any enemies from here, so I'll quickly clip some gameplay when I actually manage to see an enemy with a sniper. So there's an enemy over there, and sniping, really simple, really fast, and recoilless pretty much. You can also destroy enemy structures simply by shooting them. You don't need any special equipment or material. However, it does take quite a few bullets to take down some of the structures, as you can see here. Sniping can be really hard if the enemy is moving around a lot, so it's certainly not the best tactic to do. And there's another enemy. If you're good at sniping in games, then you won't have too much difficulty, but it will take some getting used to, as it has taken quite a bit for me. So this game is the spiritual successor to Warhawk, which was released on PlayStation Network, and it also includes a single player mode, so a campaign, and a cooperative horde mode, like from Gears of War or any other games like that, where you face endless hordes of enemies. Enemy down. So, the XP system allows you to level up, obviously, and you can earn lots of perks and ultimately level up your character, so you can do things like start with shotguns, take faster to regenerate, rift energy, all that good stuff, and it adds a progression element to the game, which is something I felt Warhawk extremely lacked. There's also a lot of player customization, all that stuff you usually like from games like this, and the progression system works really well, in my opinion. It gives you a motive to play the game longer and keep playing it. If a game lacks a progression system, in my opinion, it becomes boring really quickly. You can build essentially anywhere on the map, but there is a structure limit, so you can't just have unlimited buildings, which can get really annoying. Say if your team builds about 20 garages and nothing actually useful. So here's an example of a Razorback vehicle. We've got one person driving, one person in the passenger seat, and that's one of the shield generators. So you can enter them, but you can't physically shoot through them. So the structures and players in them are safe. Oh crap! Vehicle's about to blow up, and I'm dead. If you stay in your base, then you'll automatically generate rift energy from this giant green machine here. I'm not sure if you can destroy the enemy's rift generator. I imagine that is possible, and that's ultimately what you work towards in a standard team deathmatch game. Which reminds me, there's also capture the flag and a couple of other unique game modes, so yeah. The vehicles, in my opinion, work really well. They're really easy to maneuver, they're balanced, and they ultimately look awesome. You can fly around and collect weapons which are scattered around the map, like right there, and select them with the directional pad. So I'll try and take down their shield generator. And yeah, you can see they're really easy to maneuver. You don't crash all the time. If you do crash, it is forgiving. You don't die instantly, which many of you may like, many of you may hate it. It's unrealistic, but it's easier. Also, something really cool you can do is if you press circle, it will transform into a mech, so you're not limited to flying in the air. I'll try and take out some of these turrets. And I'm getting damaged, so I'm going to fly off. Go, go, go! You see? It's awesome. If you have a diving tactic, you can just turn into a mech, take out as much as you want, and fly away once you begin to get damaged too much. Surprisingly, this game does actually feel really polished, considering it's in beta. It works really well, most of the things are balanced, and the entire system works well. I've just generated a supply bunker so here you can get lots of weapons, and it's safe, you got cover, all that good stuff. Oh crap, why did I do that? Yeah. Wasn't the best idea I've ever had. So yeah, first impressions. I'm enjoying this game, it's fun. It's not trading off realism for being fun, which many games do these days. It's not scared to be unrealistic, and you can actually have a good time. It's balanced, the graphics are great, the progression system is great, it's easy to get into. The one criticism I can think of is that it isn't very forgiving for newcomers. There's no tutorial system, So once you jump into the game, you don't really have any idea what you're doing. It's hard to find out the controls, and that's pretty much it. There's a Union shotgun. That's really quick to kill at close range, and I'm guessing it doesn't work too well at long range. It is a shotgun. Don't know what that guy was doing, but that was an easy kill. I'll quickly build a turret in their base to protect me, and I'll try and take out some of these beam targets so we can get some vehicles over here. Oh, the enemy's spawning next to me. Going on a pretty decent kill streak here, actually. Spawn killing to the extreme. There's challenges, there's achievements, there's perks you can unlock, there's customization options, all the aspects that actually make up a good game. So I will most likely be getting this when it does come out for the full release. It's shaping up really well, and it's only just in a beta, so I look forward to seeing what they will add. And if you guys do want to see footage of the full game when it comes out, I will be willing to do that. I really enjoy it as a game. And meanwhile, I'll probably be playing the beta for quite a bit, trying to unlock new stuff, get some perks, and yes. I can think of one other criticism. This game can be rather slow at parts. This single game has been going on for about 20 minutes. In the full game they do offer 32 players in a single game, but the beta seems pretty empty. There's not much going on, there's lots of quiet moments, and it's been pretty hard to make a commentary on, I have to be honest. If this first impressions video isn't as good as you'd hoped, then I apologise. It has been very hard to make, as the game's rather unstable in beta. I keep getting disconnected and all that jazz. You can't roadkill enemy. Oh, there we go. Got the kill. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up here, so if you have any questions about the game, then feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will be answering every single comment about the game. So if you have any questions, I'll answer them to the best of my knowledge. Please remember to leave a rating and subscribe if you want to see gameplay videos. And this has been me, Evans111, out.
Place or mine, 19 and blonde, with rolling eyes to my surprise. Young hearts be way too red.